Hi plant fam, it's me Vief, and I have an unboxing today, and I'm already not impressed because they delivered the box on the wrong side. So this is not actually an order that I placed, it's a refund for an order I already placed with 2 plants that arrived, and they were completely broken and sad when I opened the box. And I told the people from the plant place, like, look, the way you ship this plant, it arrived with like freaking holes everywhere. It's no good. So maybe think about that when you send plants. And they were like, oh, we're really sorry to hear, can you send us pictures? I sent them pictures. And they were like, we'll make it up to you with new plants. So I'm getting the exact same plants again. So fingers crossed that they arrive well this time. But one of the things I said was, on your box, it's not clear for the people that are shipping that the right side up means like this, because last time, I'm not gonna show you, but the box arrived like this. So I was like, yeah, naturally, it's just gonna be a complete mess inside. If it was just, 5 minutes, maybe, but what if it was transported all this time, like it takes a whole day on the side like this, then yeah, of course the leaves are gonna crack and get holes in them and whatnot. So maybe on your boxes, make it clear, like this should be up, or like, I don't know, fragile or whatever. Well, they didn't put that on the box, so that's a bummer. But we'll see. So one other thing, I just went for a run and then I had a shower, so I have like a super simple outfit and no makeup, but I just got too excited to unbox the plants. So let's see. I don't know. They should either instruct the shippers, what the fuck is it called? Transport company, like, yo, there are plants inside. There's no indication either, like this is fragile, these are plants. It's just on this tiny little thing here that says product of Holland, and then 2 tiny arrows pointing upwards. But it's just, okay. Oh yeah, and on this side too, on this tiny side, but on these big sides, no indication whatsoever, no arrows. And then the rest is staples. I don't know why they would use staples, but they do. This is not really a box, it's kind of like cardboard. And then it's staple it, but you have to be careful not to hurt yourself. Okay, so on the first side, it's a little bit better than last time. We'll see if I can show you the construction that they made. You can see there's kind of like a wooden cardboard kind of contraption that is supposed to keep the plant in place, but still, if you put it on this side rather than this side, the way that they made the contraption, then it's still gonna go all over the place. And another thing that was the issue is that they put this plastic and then they force the plant in this tiny space, I guess not to move too much during transport, but that's exactly the issue that broke these leaves. The other time they put an elastic, yeah, they did it again. There's like this elastic, and here too. So far it doesn't look like anything has improved, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this, but these leaves smushed. Okay, this does look better. I'm gonna free it from this elastic because my body needs that elastic. Okay, so they're all kind of facing down, but the rest looks kind of good. And I'm honestly, when the other one arrived, it was also kind of like we hate life, and they perked up. They all kind of got their strength back. So actually, more hopeful for this plant. Doesn't look like there are any cracks in it. Okay, this is one sad leaf, but I guess the oldest leaf, and it got cracked by the elastic. That's the only one. Ooh, no, this one just snapped off. Okay, but it does look better, and there's 2 new leaves coming. They don't look as damaged because this one had a new leaf coming and it came out and it looks like, what is this? Okay, so far so good on this plant. I mean, you can't assume that the plant's gonna look amazing when you get it shipped in a box, right? That's not my assumption either. That's not my expectation at all, but if I give someone feedback on how to do it better, I would hope that they would listen. Because part of it was the shipper transport's fault, and part of it is, you know, something that they can do something about by being more careful. Okay, well, this is one leaf that's, but the rest looks like it'll bounce back. Yeah, and it looks a lot sturdier too, because this one, all the stems are like, they all pointed this way when I got it. And there's this one new leaf that's just like, just given up on life before life has even arrived. Look at, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna unpack these plants some more, spritz them. So one thing that's very important when you get plants is to check for pests. Keep them away from your other plants for a bit, like a few weeks, I would say, just for pest control. If another pest, like for example, if there's eggs in here and I don't notice it now, and the pests all like appear in a week or so, then if I put this plant with my other plants, yeah, then all my other plants get pests. So that's why you should quarantine them. I also like, what else can I say? Yeah, I like keeping an eye on them while they are getting used to your environment, because of course in the first few days, weeks, they're still gonna be like, where do I live now? So like the plant will tell you if it needs more water or if it needs more light or something like that. These were actually good. Wouldn't usually fertilize new plants because when they come from the greenhouse, they usually have a little bit of fertilizer still in them for like the next month or so. Check if you order online, it should normally say like we have this amount of days or whatever fertilizer left in the soil because they have like slow release fertilizer. However, we're now in the summer. These plants are putting out new leaves, so I will kind of like with my regular watering, I do my fertilizer and then I give them a little bit. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. And then I would repot them, but I wouldn't repot them right away because that's a mistake that I've made, being like, oh, I got it from the nursery, I don't know what's in the soil, I'm gonna put it with my own soil, and then I've disturbed the roots too much or shocked the plants, and then instead of the plant, getting used to my space, it just dies. So I'd rather them getting used to my space a little bit, see where it wants to live, how it likes the air, the soil, everything, and then change the soil and disturb the roots and not do all of that at once. So that will be probably a future video, who even knows, if you're interested in the repotting videos. But for now, I think, yeah, let's have another close-up of these leaves. I think, okay, it could obviously be better, but it's already loads better than what it was. So I'm happy. Like, I think this is a good quote-unquote refund for the damaged plants. And yeah, I just want to say as well, like, if you pay quite a lot of money for a plant and the point of the plant is beautiful foliage and leaves, and that on the website they describe something or they guarantee, like, of course it's going to be packed up and there's going to be soil a little bit, or like there's going to be a little bit of damage, to the leaf. You can't think that you're going to get a perfect plant, because first of all, perfect plant doesn't even exist. Even in your home, even in most perfect conditions, a plant is going to do its own thing, and sometimes that means like a browning leaf or like a little bit of a different form or whatever. That's also why we like plants, right? Because they're not perfect. If you want a perfect plant, then you might as well make your own whatever vision of that plant is, and then make it out of a material that doesn't deteriorate. But having lots and lots of holes, having like stunted growth, like 3 leaves are already yellowing, like I thought that was not acceptable for a plant that I paid, quite a bit of money for, because for it to have new leaves and look good again, it's gonna take a lot of time. Obviously, I'm not gonna get rid of the plant, of course not, but it was nice of them to offer me new plants. But these shops have guarantees and you can't see what you're taking home, so it's their responsibility to send you the thing that they're advertising and make sure that it arrives to you in the condition that they say you're gonna receive it in. So that's why I said something. I also wanted it to be constructive feedback, to be like, hey, if the way you ship it could be improved and plants might benefit from that, and that's what we want, right? We want happy, healthy plants. So I'm glad that they listened to me and that they asked for pictures and stuff. Like, I would never lie and be like, hey, send me free plants. Like, that's not, this is more plants to take care of now, so I wouldn't do it to have more plants. But like, I think, what I wanted to say is, like, don't be afraid to speak out if you pay like what's for you maybe a substantial amount of money, and then you get something that's not what you wanted. Like, you would do that with any other kind of merchandise that you buy, so you will do it with plants as well. All right, well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like it, and like it and leave a comment. I'll read every one of them. I'm hoping you enjoyed it. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye.